Yeah, guys. So if you want, so you already done the AWS creation. So now you are trying to launch the EC2 instance. So what are the options we need to select, guys? We need to select the region and the AMI instance type, key pair, EBS, and VPC, right? So this is nothing but a. So we are launching a EC2 instance through manually, through console, through REST API. What is that, guys?
REST API.
Console, we call it as a console. So this is nothing but a manually we are launching, or we are provisioning, or we are building the EC2 instance. So EC2 instance. So I want to create a EC2 instance through code is nothing but a automation. So how you can instance, so how you can launch your instance through code? So how is it possible? It's possible through the infrastructure as a code. So every cloud provider. So every cloud provider. So every cloud provider. Every cloud provider created their own IAC tools. Every cloud provider created their own IAC tools. Right, guys? So so what are those? For example, AWS. So AWS. Yeah. What is that? CFT. Cloud formation template. So what is that? So cloud formation template. So AWS. So AWS cloud formation template, same like as a Azure. ARM. So ARM, something like a GCP, something. So GCP is something. Right. So every cloud provider created their own type of IAC tools. So for example, AWS creates a CFT, cloud formation template, Azure, ARM, and GCP is something. So right. So we can create so we can create the EC2 instance in two ways. So what are those, guys? So one is Noor.
And another is IAM, AMI.
So
Yeah. IAC tool
and manually.
on manually. What are those? So one is IAC tool, other one is manually. Manually how? So we can log into the AWS account, then we can connect through IAC. So we can use the AWS CLI, and we can connect through the AWS CLI, and we can launch the EC2 instances. Right. Every cloud provider creating their own IAC tools, right? For example, so in our company, you are using a multi-cloud, something like a GCP or something like a GCP or something like OCI or something like Azure or something like Oracle. So this is the multi-cloud environment. So in our company uses the multi-cloud environment. If you learn the CFT cloud formation template, you can just build the infra through code only
AWS.
CFT in AWS. So so if you want to create Azure also, if you want to create the virtual machines in the Azure through CLI, so how you can do it? You can do it through the ARM templates, Azure resource manager templates, right? So something like Oracle uses something. So in our company, they are using three types of cloud services. So if you want to build the infra through code, definitely we need to,
You need to have a common tool for them.
yeah. So we need to learn all these tools. So is it difficult to learn all these IAC tools or not, guys?
It
So
is.
is there any alternative approach for one solution for all the cloud providers? So is there any solution provided for learning without all these IAC tools? Is there any? Yes. So there is a one common IAC tool. If you learn that tool, it will be easy to it will be easy to automate the all
Infrastructure.
the infrastructure from all the cloud environments. All the cloud environments. Guys, understood?
Yes.
Yes. You know already how to create the Tulasi, did you created the account? AWS account.
I'm fine, sir, because I don't have credit card. I'm fine, sir.
No, no need of a credit card. Debit card also you can use it. Either debit
Presently.
card or credit card.
Okay. I will try
Oh,
it, sir, because the debit card also not accepted.
not accepted.
Yeah.
Which debit card are you using?
SBI, sir.
SBI.
I will try, sir. I will try it and convert it.
Okay. So you can create an account. It will be a free only. So you write. So whenever your work is done, you guys can stop the instances, right? So that time only they can chargeable. They can countable for the years. 750 hours is free for EC2 instance, right? So once your work is done, you can shut down your machines. Or if you don't want to use that service, you directly terminate that service. Okay. Minimum at least we need to spin up the AWS account and build the infra at least one or two servers for the manually and so remove from the that's a region.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you understood, right, guys? So how we can connect with the AWS through AWS? One is a console level access, the other one is CLI access. So we can connect through the CLI and we can install the infra through Terraform. We can install the we can install the infra through Terraform. Guys, understood?
Yes.
Guys, 1 second. Hello guys, back. Yeah. Now you understood, right, guys? So what is the difference between a data center and the cloud? So why it is beneficial from the data center? Understood?
Yeah.
Yes, right?
So
So
in real, sir, in real time, the each matlab adopting each cloud provider, if exam companies are adopting multiple cloud systems, so then the Terraform is the one of the open source tool. That is the one of the software they are using it.
yes. Terraform is a open source.
So based on the Terraform, by using Terraform software, they are operating multiple clouds at a time.
Yeah, they are operating multiple clouds and infra also. I will show you.
Okay.
VS Code. Visual Studio Code is the IDE. I will tell you, no worries, guys. Uh, 1 second. File. Close. Folder. File. Open a new folder. Desktop.
So if a company single cloud user, then no need to go for the this Terraform, sir?
No. Why they are adopting Terraform is something like, so for example, manually you are creating. Tulsi is joined in the company. Okay. Who
Okay, yes,
joined?
sir. Self, myself.
Yeah. So Tulasi joined the company. He created through manually. Okay.
Yes,
So he
sir.
created the through manually infra. So whatever his mind, something like they created all these from the manual, right? Manual manner. So
Yes, sir.
I want to create another subnet, or I want to create a security group. So we need to go to that. First, we need to analyze each and everything. How he did. So something like next, Hari joined into this company. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
Hari, after Tulasi left, Hari joined the company. So we need to analyze what Tulasi is did first. If you have any request, for example, I want a EBS. I want to increase the EBS on the server. First, we need to analyze each and everything. Then we need to do it, right? So it
Yeah.
will be very difficult to so figure out it because of as per your mind, as per your knowledge, you created all these things, right? So my knowledge and my experience is also different, right? So for this we
Okay.
need to analyze all these things. So if you create it in the one code, something like everything will be here. Provider he used something like this is the main. So this is the configuration of the main. We just analyze the code and it will add the another resources if they want. Okay, only
Okay.
three stacks for example. So this is one stack for a development environment, the another stack for QA environment, another stack for production environment. Only we have a three stacks. The entire infra will be in three stacks. Understood? You will understand going forward, Tulasi. Will not understand now, but you will understand going forward. Okay, so when we start the Terraform,
Sure, sir.
I think Noor understand, right, Noor?
Yes.
Yes, right? Yeah. So I'm connecting. So I'm connecting as a which user, guys?
Root you.
So root user. I'm connecting as a root user means I have all the permissions. So what is MFA? I already told you, right, guys? What is MFA?
Multi-factor authentication.
Yes, multi-factor authentication. So we can authenticate the app by using multiple passwords.
In order to secure our this thing.
Yes. Yeah. So EC2 instance, you know, right? Already. So what is the first service, guys? EC2 instance. So EC2 instance. Something like we already launched the EC2 instance in the yesterday's, right? So we already discussed everything. So we already discussed the everything. This is the stop instance, reboot instance, and terminate instance. Terminate is nothing but a decommission, delete. Okay. So connect is nothing but we can connect three ways. One is EC2 instance connect. This is a browser connect. This is a session manager. In the real time, people are using only session manager. So SSH client means putty connection. SSH client means putty connection, right? Actions. So instance settings. So what are the instance setting, guys? Attach auto scaling group, change termination production, change stop production, change shutdown behavior, change auto recovery behavior, change create specification, change resource based on the options, user edit user data, allow tags in the instance metadata, manage tags, modify the instance as tags. So on the networking. So this is the instance settings, the network. So attach the network face, detach the internet interface, network interface, connected RDS database, discovery, so disaster recovery for your instances, change your source destination check. So disassociate elastic IP address, manage IP address, security groups, so change security groups and modify AM rule. So image and templates, create an image, create a template for instance. Am I right? So launch more like this, monitor and troubleshoot. How to troubleshoot by using the CloudWatch. CloudWatch. So right, these are the normal information. So this is the status and alarm. So this is the monitoring. This is nothing but a security. So this is the security group. Already default security group is created. So security group having the inbound and outbound rules. So something like www.facebook.com. We are hitting in the internal database, internal web server, right? Inbound rules. So inbound rules as of now only 22 is approved. Outbound means everything. Outbound means everything is approved. This is a security group, guys. This is nothing but a security group. This so here we are seeing the instances. So in the instances tab, so there are the attributes, instance type, spot requests, saving plans, or reserved instances, dedicated host, capacity, and so here images we can see the images, guys, and volumes. So in the volumes we can see the volumes. So right, 8 GB we took for 8 GB EBS volume. How much we took? So we took the EBS volume is nothing but a elastic block volume 8 GB for installing the OS. So installing the OS. Snapshot is nothing but a backup, guys. So if you took the snapshot for that server, if something goes wrong, so we can restore from the snapshot. So we can restore from the snapshot. Here also we have a lifecycle manager, security group, network and security groups. This is the default security group we are using. And the elastic IPs means dedicated public IPs, placement groups, and key pairs. Yeah, we have a key pairs and network interfaces. So network interfaces, this is the VPC. So load balancing means I already told you, right? Something like if you have 5 servers installed only on that web server, so we want to control the traffic between 5 servers. So between 5 servers, we need to enable the load balancing. We need to enable the load balancing, target groups, restore stories, auto scaling. So what is auto scaling, guys? Auto scaling is nothing but a scale up and scale down. So whenever you want, you can scale up, you can scale down the auto scaling options. Okay. So volumes. So you want to attach the another volume. So something like a create a volume, general purpose, 100 GB, nothing, 10 GB. So IOPS, throughput, So availability zone. So must and should we need to check the availability zone in the first server. So availability zone in the availability zone 1 US East 1C. Ten GB. US East 1C. Yeah, create the volume. Volumes. Yeah. You see, guys. So another volume is created. You see, but notch. So volume state is in use or available. In use or available. You see. So this hard disk, this volume is attached to this server. Attached to this server. Guys, understood? Yeah. So this volume, I want to attach this volume to the, you see, actions. Attach volume to instance. So this is the instance running. Device name is dvstf is dg, for example. You see, before it is in free state, now it is in used state. So these two hard disks, the second hard disk also attached to this server. This a server. Let me check the instance.
Sir,
Yeah, Abdul.
so like whenever we are launching an instance, like if we are not assigning any block storage or file storage,
Hmm.
so what would be the default volume like assigned to the instance?
8 GB, right? While launching the instance, it automatically, yeah, I will show you. Launch instance.
There won't be any volumes like separate volumes like.
Here you see,
Okay.
here you see.
Yes.
So by default, how much?
8 GB.
So if you want,
If you want additional, we can add it. Yes.
understood?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So the same way, the same way. Uh, the same way. Data center, Tulasi, how we attached the volume to the data center? Something like in the VMware.
We created one virtual hard disk through OVM. Then we will do the partitions on that, and that partitions we will convert into the Linux type from the null system. Then we can mount our attachments to that.
Yeah, the same way you attached this volume to the block store. This is the new hard disk. You attach it to your CentOS 7. Same way we attach it to the existing instance. So the volumes will be available under the where EBS. Now I attached a 8 GB volume to this server. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now you understood, right?
Yes, sir.
Let me check. So we can connect multiple ways. Now I am connecting through. So we can create everything, every service through code also, manually and code also. Okay, understood? ls blk. Yeah, what it created extra 10 GB. Is this is attached to anyone? Anything? Any directory?
Mm.
Is this a directory attached to any directory?
No,
Is
no,
this
sir.
hard disk fuse? So now you can create a, how you can format the disk of disk -l /dev sd. Yeah, it created two partitions, right?
Mm.
So nothing is created. If you want, you can create something like a formatted disk by using the same command. Okay. So nothing is difficult. Nothing is difficult, but we can attach the volumes. We can create the key pairs. Everything is very easy in the AWS console. So it will be very easy in the AWS console. Now you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there is no much difference, just a small difference. So here we are attaching the volumes through the console. There we are attaching the volumes through the virtualization. Virtualization.
Affiliation. Both
Understood?
the things use the CLSI, sir. That's sir. Command lines.
Which one?
This AWS and console and that virtual also both are the working based on the CLI, right?
Manual, right? Manually we can add it on the we can add it by using console and manual. Sorry,
Uh,
console and automate.
Using command lines only, sir.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
command line also we can attach the volume and we can create the volume and we can attach it to the directory.
Yes, sir.
Yes, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
in that virtual box, their hard disk made with the termed as SDA, SDB like that. Here
Mm.
we are getting XVDA, XVDB like
Here you
partitions.
see. So because of it is the virtual, right? You
Yes.
see, yeah, it's called as a
Yeah.
SDG.
SDG. Yeah.
SDG is nothing but a XV. SDG is nothing.
XVDA.
XV.
XVDA.
XVD. XVD means SD. So XVD means SD. S means XVD. XV here.
Okay. SATA disk like.
SATA disk. This is the virtualization.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So snapshot and restore everything is same. So what you can do, you can launch the instance in the AWS console and whatever the AWS the commands, right? You can practice those commands in the AWS console also. You can practice all the AWS commands. You can practice in the AWS console also. Okay,
Yes, sir.
understood, guys?
Yes.
Yeah. Whatever the commands we told you, right, in the previous class, that commands will be executed. Is the commands will execute in the this AWS console, is the AWS console also, guys. Okay, guys, understood? So any
Yes, sir. I
doubt? Yeah,
got it.
any
Got it.
doubts in the so that is network security, security groups, elastic case placements, key pair network interfaces, so load balancers, something like you can create a, so you can create a two EC2 instance and you can create the load balancer. So application load balancer, network load balancer, and gateway load balancer. For example, network load balancer. So network, so load balancer name, and we can provide the, so we can provide that those two we can attach those two EC2 instances and so we can use this load balancer address for connecting the servers or getting the access or getting the websites. Okay. Yeah, in the auto scaling groups also we can increase the servers and we can decrease the servers. Create a auto scaling group. So something like auto scaling group and we need to provide the servers. We need to provide the configuration. Okay. This is nothing but a EC2 instances. This is nothing but a EC2 instances. Guys, understood?
Yes.
Yeah. So do you have any doubts, Noor?
No, not so far.
No, right? Yeah.
No.
So tomorrow we'll show you how to build a infra through command line. How to build a infra through command line. I will show you. Okay.
Um, Hari sir,
Hmm.
this when we'll do the project, the final one,
Hmm.
so we will be using AWS as a provider, right? The AWS cloud.
Yes, yes. AWS Cloud is the provider.
And if possible, like we will try to like use as many services as possible so that we can see them in action.
Yes, 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 yes.
Like how auto
Ah,
scale ups the instances, and when the traffic is low, it scales down, it gets back to the original state.
yes, yes. I will show you.
So just I just want to like visualize them, like how they work in real time.
Yeah, we'll give you. So we'll give you the clarity about the while doing the project. Okay.
So yeah, thank you.
Yep. Thank you, guys. So we'll continue from tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll start about the Terraform. Before that, we need to discuss about the IAM. So once IAM is done, we can start the Terraform, guys.
Okay,
Okay. Yep. Thank you,
thank
guys.
Thanks.